And hello from the English Midlands. This is the scene at Villa Park. My name is Derek Ray, and with me is my commentary partner Lee Dixon, and we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Aston Villa facing Leicester City.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Both teams will no doubt be looking for a quick start. So important to get focus from the off. Really looking forward to this. Hopefully it won't disappoint.
A striker who you can simply never write off. Jamie Vardy, of course, has so much know-how. Lee, what do you expect we'll see from him?
Well, when I look at a player I'm playing against, the first thing I look at is how quick is he. And if he is quick, if he's got pace, I have to play him a certain way. That's my first objective, stop him getting the ball so he can use that pace.
Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa. Pretty well balanced, this formation, Lee.
Yeah, it can be a 4-2-3-1 in the offensive mode, but it can also go back to a 4-5-1 when you're defending. The lone striker will be supported by the three just behind him, especially the number 10 who will be given a free role.
Well, here's how Leicester City will line up. Kasper Schmeichel is the keeper. Yuri Tielemans plays alongside Wilfred Ndidi in the centre of midfield. And the lead striker today is Jamie Vardy. And now they get the ball rolling. And he read it well. And giving it away. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Crossing opportunity. Douglas Luiz. An important interception. Tielemans. Well, they've given him too much space. And a tidy tackle. Throw-ins given. Tielemans. Now Ndidi. Evans. It's a good-looking ball in behind. Opportunity! And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, here's the replay. Great disguise on the pullback cross, and the relaxed way he strikes that into the back of the net is pure quality.
One 0 then. Douglas Luiz. And he read it superbly. Tielemans. Well, that ball looks promising. Vardy. No, high quality defending. Traore. Barkley. Just couldn't get it through. He's driven in the corner. Barkley's in the centre. And the problem not completely solved. Well, that was anything but a textbook header, Lee.
Well, to be fair to him, it's not the easiest of chances. Just caught you off the top of his head, really. Well, it's a nervy affair out there on the pitch, it really is. But what about that on the touchline? Rather him than me.
Perfectly positioned to take it away. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Ndidi. Vardy. Tielemans. Maddison with it. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. Disappointing pass. So a throw in here. And intercepted it. Good looking ball, there could be a chance now. Tielemans. Well, they're keeping their opponents moving and guessing. And the emphasis is on creativity. Castagne. Good looking ball. Oh, that pass easy on the eye. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. And a throw-in it's going to be. Thomas. James Maddison. It's opening up for them. Maddison. Well, he did his job defensively. Excellent challenge. Breaking at pace. Barkley. Well, they know they need to stop him. Oh, they've lost it. Harvey Barnes. Vardy. Maddison. Tielemans. Vardy. Might be a chance here. Oh, what an opportunity. It's been squandered.
Well, you dream of 1v1s as players. He's had one and he's squandered it big time.
Douglas Luiz. Nicely cut out. Thomas. Maddison. It needs an accurate cross. James Maddison. Ndidi. Inside he goes. Maddison. And here's Vardy. Oh, that's a fine pass. Traore. Good looking cross. The clearance wasn't decisive. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Vardy. Now Ricardo Pereira has it. Moving it forward. Tielemans. Jamie Vardy now. Ndidi has a go. And a goal! They've added to their lead. Much needed security.
Well, as we look at this again, what they always say, focus on the ball, ensure you strike it cleanly. He's done just that. What a finish.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
Well, no wonder he's delighted. They've been bossing this game up to now.
So 2-0 now. Douglas Luiz. And given away. Vardy. And he read it well, intercepting it. Traore. Ezri Konsa. Seemingly cannot keep hold of the ball here. Ricardo Pereira.
Well, possession's not a problem for Leicester. It's important to have strong, dominant players in your midfield, and they've got that. Just look at what that control gives you.
Might be able to set up the chance. That's all they can conjure for now. And he takes it away. Evans. Getting in there to intercept. Douglas Luiz. Barkley. Unable to find the back of the net, and still a lot of work ahead of them here.
Well, he'd probably be surprised if he scored from there, but it is worth an effort.
James Maddison. Vardy. Maddison with it. In the right place to cut out the pass. And this situation, he's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal!
Well, here's the replay, and Derek, if you get caught on the ball there, you should be fined a week's wages. It's terrible, and he's punished. Some explaining to be done to his coach, I feel.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now.
Number 9, James Vardy.
Timothy Castagna. Now Ricardo Pereira has it. Tielemans. Vardy. And now Ndidi. Can they convert? Well, he's given a corner, the referee. Keen to take it short here. Great opportunity. Just couldn't get it through. And return to Ricardo Pereira. An alert piece of defending. But he was in the right place to intercept. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. End product or not. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Thomas. James Maddison. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Ndidi. Vardy. Now Ricardo Pereira has it. An effective ball. Keeping it moving dynamically. Vardy. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, they no longer have the ball. Tielemans. Maddison. In position. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, it's good build-up, and there's one player standing in front of the goal, and it falls to him, and he's not going to miss from there.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Vardy. Tielemans. Alas, a wild attempt.
Well, after that effort, I'm not sure whether he's right or left-footed.
Ndidi. Maddison with it. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Ricardo Pereira. And he's through here. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
And he's fired over the corner. Well, that was anything but a textbook header, Lee.
Well, to be fair to him, it's not the easiest of chances. Just caught you off the top of his head, really.
El Mohammadi. Barkley. And here is Mings. It's opening up for them. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. Careless in possession. Evans. Castagne. An alert intervention. Oh, lovely ball. Looks as though he's alone in the centre. And in it goes! The perfect header! Exactly what they were looking for.
Well, here's the replay, Derek. I love a ball into the box, you know that. It's a beauty. And then it's a good-headed finish, to be fair. Keeper no chance. Lovely goal.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. Goals in plentiful supply, 4-1 currently. Ndidi. James Maddison. Here's Tielemans. Well, wait, don't go anywhere. We're going to have 5 additional minutes. How can he take them on and beat them? Corner kick forthcoming. Well, it just seems in this game he's been a step ahead of his opponents in every way, Lee.
Well, the timing of his passes today has been an absolute joy to watch. Strikers don't even hesitate. As soon as he gets the ball at his feet, they're off. They make the run and the ball arrives. He's got the assist. I'm pretty sure he'll have another couple before the end of this game.
What a vital intervention. Well, they're going for the short one. Plays it back. Ricardo Pereira. Oh, tremendous block. Possession lost, intercepted. He succeeds in clearing it. Ezri Konsa. Barkley. And he read it well. Castagne. Here's Tielemans. Almost weighing up the opposition with a string of neat passes. James Maddison. Ndidi. That is that for the first half here. And high marks for Jamie Vardy based on what we saw in the first 45. Lee, give us your take.
Well, Derek, he's had a stormer, hasn't he? Scored a goal. He's certainly troubled all the defenders around there as well. I think there's more to come in the second half.
It's a good look. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. They've given it away. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Tielemans. Maddison with it. Vardy. James Maddison. Now Ndidi. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Excellent ball over the top. Well, options at the back post here. And a harmless cross gobbled up. Barnes. Now Ndidi. Well, sitting deep like this might be a dangerous game. Now potential danger. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here it is again, and I wonder how he waltzes past the defender so easily and then through on goal. You never really had any doubt he was going to slot that away. Good finish. Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. James Maddison. Untidy in possession. Well, great read there to intercept. Ricardo Pereira. Tielemans. They do pass the ball with authority. And just like that, they've lost possession. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, that's a super ball over the top. Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. Ricardo Pereira. Tielemans. On the offensive. Here's Tielemans. Vardy. And now Ndidi. Spot on with that tackle. And there to intervene. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Vardy. Beautifully timed. Douglas Luiz. Konsa. Now with Ross Barkley. Anwar El Ghazi. Tielemans. Now Ricardo Pereira has it. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Tielemans. He's in behind. Clean through he was then, but he's fluffed his lines, Lee.
Well, he just put his head down, Derek, and hit it. He's got to do better than that.
Substitution for Leicester City, coming off the pitch, number 9, James Vardy. Coming onto the pitch, number 14, Kalichi in the action.
Marvellous Nakamba. But strong play here on the shielding front. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Well, not covering himself in glory. Might be a chance here. What a vital intervention. Sanson. Bertrand Traoré has it. Traoré. Chance, Traoré! That effort, wayward to say the least, Lee.
Well, it's all about his body shape. Look what he's doing.
Half an hour remaining then. We're getting the ball forward. And he takes it away. Ndidi. Hanging on to the ball in this fashion suits them. And take it away. Theme emerging of wasted possession. Tielemans. James Maddison. A fine reading of the situation. Still could be dangerous. Well, they survived the attack. Ricardo Pereira. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Well, let's see if something comes of this. Going well. Ndidi. Iheanacho. Harvey Barnes. Maddison. Read it well. Maddison. Well, fortune didn't favour him. Off the post and out of play.
Well, he's really unlucky. It was worth an effort, that's for sure.
Oh, lovely ball. Well, he'll be irked with himself. Ran into an offside position. And a throw-in forthcoming. Really good interception. Wasted possession again. Robbed them. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Iheanacho. Now Ndidi. Good tackle. Could be a chance to break here. Will they profit from this situation? Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Can he put it away? And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations!
Well, as we see again here, the damage is started with a beauty of a through ball. And then through on goal, you never really had any doubt he was going to slot that away. Good finish.
James Maddison. Brighton.
Well, Derek, all departments of this team have been off today. Very rarely happens when everybody's poor. That's what the fans are reacting to. They should ask for a refund.
But he could run onto it here. And beyond the last defender, offside. Well, great read there to intercept. Getting forward. James Maddison. Timothy Castagne. Iheanacho. Ndidi. Harvey Barnes. Good-looking pass. Brighton. Physically strong and secure on the ball. And a throw-in it's going to be. James Maddison. This looks promising. Untidy on the ball. Well, strong play here. Barkley. It's with Morgan Sanson. Moving it forward. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. That's strong play as he keeps the ball in anticipation of support arriving. Barnes. Hamza Chowdhury. Tielemans. In the right place to cut out the pass. They've given it away. Brighton. Here's Tielemans. Castagne. James Maddison. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Simple catch, really. Getting in there to take it away. Sanson. Barnes. Madison with it. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Options in the middle. And intercepting it. High pressing at its best. And possession given away. Iheanacho. And a fine tackle. Couldn't keep possession, Barkley. Hamza Chowdhury. Great opportunity. Well, he didn't have it quite on the target, Lee.
Oh, it was a great opportunity. Sometimes you've got a choice, power or placement. He should have put his laces through it.
And he read it superbly. Brighton. Evans. An effective ball. Chowdhury. Perfectly positioned to take it away. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Trezeguet. Ollie Watkins. Well, successfully cut out. Tielemans. Chowdhury. Madison with it. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Hamza Chowdhury. Well, that is a defender's job to come to the rescue. A good-looking move. Holding on to the ball, waiting for the cavalry to arrive. Well, it was never going to worry the keeper.
Well, no wonder he's looking a little bit sheepishly at his teammates. Head in a hand sort of moment.
Marvellous Nakamba. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Using his strength to shield the ball. Ezri Konsa. El Mohammadi has it. And he saw the situation developing. Brighton. Timothy Castagne. And room now out on the flank. And Iheanacho has it. Giving them a different option by moving in field. Well, a textbook interception. Well, really intense pressure applied. How about the cross? Tielemans. Iheanacho. El Mohammadi has it. Nicely cut out. Madison. And Iheanacho has it. Not to be in terms of the finish. And with that, the referee blows for full time. Not the outcome Villa fans were hoping for. 3 points dropped lead.
Well, Derek, that's what we call in the business a walloping. All aspects of the team fell apart today. No cohesion, no desire, no pride. Shall I go on? Best not. Terrible.
Well, his performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Lee.
Well, clearly the difference between the two sides today. 2 goals, a really good performance, ran into the channel, did everything right. Absolutely, 9 out of 10.
It's a good-looking ball in behind.